Hi there and welcome back. Today I have a little treat for you. So last night I had the huge honor and pleasure to interview Jane Goodall for Entrepreneurs Organization, and this incredible woman is known for her work with chimpanzees. She's done decades of research living with chimpanzees when she was a very young woman, and now is traveling the world to also share her message of hope all around conservation, ocean conservation, nature conservation, animal welfare. And when I spoke to her last night, I asked her what she found she learned from chimps living with chimpanzees for so many years. And there are many lessons that she's learned, of course, from living with them. The one thing that struck me and that stood out when it comes to also being an entrepreneur and running a business is that she said that there are two types of leaders. There are, when it comes to the chimps, so observing them, she said that there is the dominant type, the dominant, more forceful type of leader, and there's the second type, which is the more gentle and reassuring type of leader. And what she has noticed is that most chimps will follow the more gentle, reassuring one. So the more kinder one, the more compassionate one is the one that chimps will follow, not the aggressive one. And that, I find, applies so much to how we run our businesses and how we lead our teams. I always find that when you lead with kindness, when you lead with humility, that is when people will follow you, and that is when you will be a more effective leader. Now, a really great activity I find to do, that I invite you to do, is think about who is your favorite leader, or who is one of your favorite leaders, somebody that you admire. It can be anyone in your life that you admire. Who is that? And then think about what are some of their characteristics that you like. Why do you like that person as a leader? And then maybe you can adopt some of those characteristics yourself as a leader. If I think about my favorite leaders and people that I really admire for how they run their companies or how they run their lives or their communities, these are always people, for me personally, that are playful, they're kind, they're decisive. So these are three characteristics that I admire. And so for me, when I apply this exercise, then I can ask myself, okay, how can I be a leader that is kind and playful and decisive, for example? So I thought this is a really cool thing to share with you. I hope you like it, and if you do, feel free to share this video with someone that you admire as a leader, someone that you would like to maybe thank for the leadership style, or you can also share it with someone who you think needs to hear this message. So thanks again for joining us today, and here is to being the kind of leader that people want to follow, which is possibly the more gentle one instead of the more aggressive one. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.